All right, we're going to continue learning about patterns using this extra page today, this extra practice page that I have for you. All right. So follow along, read with me as I read out loud the final pattern story here. Carrie has finished part of her square quilt. How many patches of each color will be in the final quilt? You can look for patterns. You look for patterns to help you make a plan for solving. Okay, so this is kind of using what you know.
Find out what you don't know.
Okay, you know that the quilt is going to be a square, right? The quilt is going to be a square. That doesn't show the whole thing, but the quilt is going to be a square. Okay? So you know that it will be just as many pieces long as it is wide, right? Yeah. It's only showing its width right now. But we know the length will be the same as the width because it's a square. We know that about squares. Question?
I know the width.
Good. What is the width?
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. Okay. Missed one. Just missed one. Okay? Alright, so we know that there are 9 squares going across. We know there's going to be 9 squares going down. Okay? There are how many different colors there? How many different colors are there, Delilah?
3.
There are 3 different colors. Alright, so read on. Since this is a square quilt and there are 9 patches along the top, you know there must be 9 rows. We look closely at the quilt. There is a pattern of 3 blues, 3 reds, and 3 whites in each row. We have 3 different colors. We know we use them an equal number of times. So we just multiply the number of colors times the number of rows. And so we know that we will have how many of each color, everyone?
27.
27. We'll have 27 of each. Okay? So let's look at number 1. Number 1 there. Fill in the missing pieces of the pattern. Look at the pattern there and tell me if you can tell me what the pattern is.
Wait. On the quilt?
No, this is number 1 with the dots. The dots. You got that one. You got someone tell me what the pattern is there? What's the pattern? Lucy?
The pattern is right here. It looks like steps. So it's 1 dot up, 1 dot up, 1 dot up.
Okay. Do they just go 1 dot up though? Just 1 up? So you're saying they add a Okay, so like stepping up. But what's the pattern? What are they adding in? What are they adding in, Stephanie?
Another row.
Just another row?
A row of 1, 2, 3, or 4. Well, 2, 2.
Are they just adding 1 row going up and down?
No.
No, they're adding a row going up and down and a row going side to side, right? So we say that when rows go up and down, we call those columns. Okay? So they add a row and a column. Okay? So we have just the 1, then we have 2 rows, 2 columns, then we have 3 rows, 3 columns, then we have 4 rows, 4 columns, or we could say 2 groups of 2, 3 groups of 3, 4 groups of 4. Okay, that's other ways to describe it. Oh, that's a question?
I know
right, so what's the next one going to have? How many groups of what? Of how many?
5 dots and 5 columns.
5 rows and 5 columns. So 5 groups of 5. So everyone should put 5 groups of 5 rows. And
like words or like in the drawing?
No, draw them. So 5 groups of 5. Okay, and then what would the next one have after that? Then we have, so 5 groups of 5, then we have what, Joseph?
6 groups of 6.
6 groups of 6. Okay. Go ahead and fill in those. Okay? Look at number 3. Number 3. We have 128, then 64, then 32, then 16. What's our pattern? What are we doing each time? What are we doing each time, Owen?
Splitting it in half.
Splitting it in half. We could also say dividing it by 2. Alright? Also say dividing by 2, so we should finish that later. We'll move on. So we're splitting each half, we're dividing them by 2, and so what would our next 2 numbers be? What would our next 2 numbers be? Harris?
14 and 12.
Not 14 and 12, we're dividing them by 2. Dividing them by 2 each time. Owen?
8 and 4.
8 and 4. Alright. Now this group of numbers, our next group of numbers here, on number 3, here we have 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15. What's our pattern here? What's our pattern here? What's our pattern here, Joseph?
So you're going like this. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. No, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1.
Okay. What are we doing with 2 and doing with 1? Are we multiplying it?
We're adding.
We're adding it. Okay. But I think you may have missed one there in how you were describing it. Stephanie, help them out.
Okay, so it's like even, odd, even, odd.
No.
What?
Is it
it?
even, odd, even, odd?
Joseph had the right idea, but I think he kind of missed one there. It's you add 2, add 2, add 1, add 1. Add 2, add 2, add 1, add 1. So, where will our next two numbers be? What will our next two numbers be, Anna Grace? 16 and 18. Okay. That's adding 2 again. Alright? How about number 6 with the squares and circles? Not 6, no, that's 6. Number 4. Number 4. Okay, with the squares and the triangles and the circles. Okay? Give y'all a few seconds for that. Okay? You find it on your page. Okay. Wow.
It's going 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3.
Yeah, so 1 of each shape. Alright, 1 of each shape, then 2 of each shape, then 3 of each shape. Yes?
This is going go.
Yeah, 1 of each shape, 2 of each shape.
No, this is going 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's going 1 of each shape, then 2 of each shape, then 3 of each shape, then 4 of each shape. So your next blank should have what in it? Owen? A square. Then your next blank, everyone? Circle. Circle. Your next blank? Your next blank? Your next blank? I think that's it. Right? Yeah. Alright. Now go ahead and do the back on your own, and this will be your homework. Alright? Just try to find some more of these patterns.